We're talking to Reverend Stafford Wicker, the resident bishop of the 18th Episcopal District of the AME Church. Welcome. So glad to have you with us. So tell me about the 18th Episcopal District. Where is that?
It is in Southern Africa. It represents the countries of Lesotho, Mozambique, Swaziland, and Botswana of the jurisdiction of the AME Church called the 18th District.
And how long have you been the resident bishop of that district?
Since July of 2016.
Wonderful. And how long have you been in the AME Church?
All my life.
All your life. Excellent. So tell me what your role is as resident bishop.
It is to preside over and encourage. Presiding means encouraging, inspiring, assigning pastors who are AME Church clergy, over 158 congregations in the 4 different countries, to annually monitor and give them support, both spiritually and economically, to sustain them as churches.
Now that's a big task. 158 churches, I can't imagine how many people that must be. But when you say to economically help them to sustain, what does that mean? That's a big task.
When I say economic, that means basically to first keep the doors open of the church. Second, to strengthen the church in the community by influence, economic development, going beyond the church walls to help sustain and strengthen the people whom we do ministry and communities in whom we do ministry.
Now you mentioned your economic development ministry. Tell me about the ministries in the 4 countries that your district represents.
In the country of Botswana, we have a community development that's called the M. Joan Cousins Center. That center is to help those persons who's been affected by HIV/AIDS and to strengthen their lives in various capacities with their families, young mothers who have passed on to help their children. In the country of Swaziland, it is the Vashti McKenzie Center, which is named after and founded by the first woman bishop of the African Methodist Episcopal Church. And that center is to help empower young families with whom there are young girls, and to give them housing, to give them support, education, the basic needs for their lives. It's to sustain them and most of all to educate them. In the country of Lesotho, we have the Bishop's Place, which is the center whereby we have economic development, giving businesses an opportunity to empower themselves, small business incubator in not only just the Bishop's Place, but also the Fred James Center. That center, those centers are there to help us learn how to do better business in the community and to sustain small businesses. And we are developing continuously our business acumen so that we can be stronger as the church.
Wonderful.
The whole idea of doing ministry today is from what I call from the cradle to the grave, called lifespan, being able to do ministry for families, touching a family from the time there is a baby born until the time the grandmother and grandfather or families expire. When we do ministry that way, we look at the whole family, the whole community. The church is not just a place to look at just grandma or just grandpa, but the entire family. So, as a need to carry out the vision, there are many needs. Needs to do ministry to children, to young adults, to adults, and even to those who are frail in life. We are in the capacity building of the 18th Episcopal District to do just that. And we are looking for partners to do ministry, to help build churches, help build community centers, changing the whole paradigm of doing ministry just in a concentrated area, but doing ministry with and for the entire community and countries. Thank you.
Wonderful.